This is Growing Your Business with Jeffrey Scott. Treat your clients like prospects and treat your prospects like clients. Two anecdotes. Today I was speaking with a very good client. We'll call him Ed because that's his name. And we were discussing how he's planning on shaking the tree and getting after accounts that have been in the hands of his competitors for a long time. He's seen the properties. They're looking a bit stale. He knows he can add new value, new vigor to these properties. Think about the properties that you've maintained for a long time, for the clients you've had for a long time. Are you bringing them new ideas? You would know that by the enhancement sales constantly going up and not just stagnating. Have you taken other people to look at the property? How does it look? Not from your eyes, but from someone else's eyes. Your boss's eyes, another salesperson or account manager's eyes. Is the client complaining? Well, maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe you're not doing enough on the property. No news is not good news. You might be in the area of losing the client. Think about how the client energy works. So when you take on a client initially, your energy is really high, right? And then you sell the client and then your energy sort of comes down. But a client's energy, they're buying into you, they're buying the trust, they're getting excited, their energy's going up. And you leave them hanging. And after a while, their energy goes back down and comes down to yours. So really, your energy and theirs is counter-cyclical. You need to treat your clients like prospects and bring that love back to the relationship where they can fall in love all over again with you. Otherwise, the smart buyer will eventually kick you off because someone else will come in and have them fall in love with that person, and you will lose out. So treat your clients like prospects. Anecdote number 2, treat your prospects like clients. We were once working with a prospect. He was calling us up. He needed help for his pool service account. His wife managed pool service, and he managed landscape management on the property. Well, that's just how it was, right? But their pool was a mess, and he wanted to know, would we come in and fix the pool right away for a party they were going to have that weekend? He couldn't sign up yet for pool service because that was his wife's duty. Now, that might sound like a little trickery to you, but we already pre-qualified. He was pre-qualified. We said, you know what? We're going to trust you, and we're going to come do this work. Of course, he paid for it, but generally we wouldn't clean up a pool unless the client had signed up with us for our annual agreement. And we cleaned up. He had the party. His wife was wowed. They became a client because we treated the prospect like a client. How many times do you think that you're actually, if you think about how you're working with clients or prospects, you make them jump through hoops. You treat them with a bit of skepticism. You don't really show them the love. Now, some of you are doing that in order to qualify the prospect, but you should be able to qualify a prospect separately from that initial impression you make, where you can just jump with 2 hands forward and really embrace and grab them. So think about what you're doing with your prospects versus how you treat your clients. They always say a client comes first, right? Not the new prospect. You should have enough capacity where you take care of the client and the new prospect can feel the love initially and right away, and you're able to give them the same amount of trust that you would an ongoing existing client. So I want you to think about this from both angles. Where do you need to treat clients like prospects and renew the love? And where do you need to treat prospects more like clients and wow them and impress them up front with your full trust and faith? You're super busy this year, especially, so I want you to think about these things as you're building your business. For more information, go to jeffreyscott.biz. I would look forward to hearing from you on other topics you'd like me to speak on in this segment of Growing Your Business. Thank you and good luck.